What up, guys? The hard mode is out, so it's time to check out the full event story. Hopefully I don't forget the text messages this time. And also, hopefully I don't sound too bad. I'm still coming off of being sick. So hopefully my voice isn't too griefed. The Maid Cafe at the Outpost. Huh? Why are you all staring at me like that? I wonder why. Well, I think you should consider changing your outfit first. Ah, you mean into a maid outfit. Why didn't you say so sooner? Give me a second. Ta-da! How do I look? Do you think Master will like it? Wow. I think he'll probably like it. You do remember everything you were taught, right? Of course, I remember it all perfectly. Okay, then you can start tomorrow. Sounds good. Is this where I'll be working? No, you'll be assigned to the Arc branch during the event. What's wrong? No, it's nothing. Then I'll head off and get some rest for my first day tomorrow. Aid, are you sure it's gonna be okay? It'll be fine. Velvet's been in our squad for a while now. And she's been trained properly anyway. Yeah, you're right. But besides, if anything happens, I'll handle it all. No, Velvet needs to do her job properly too. But what? I taught her myself, after all. She'll be fine. Yes, thanks for all your hard work, Coco. It wasn't hard, in fact, it was fun. Fun? Velvet was a real secret agent, you know. She even taught me how to be one. Wow, I want to learn too. You're not ready for that yet. If you trip while trying to hide, you'd be in big trouble. Aww. Let's go get some rest now. This event, something tells me it's not going to be easy. I briefly stopped by the Ark to run a quick errand. I pause in front of the familiar Maid Cafe sign. Aid hasn't asked me to help out at the cafe. There's no particular reason for me to stop by. I should probably just head back. I wonder if Velvet's working. Maybe I should take a quick look just in case. Seems like I found a reason to stop by after all. Suppressing my quickening pace, I enter the cafe. I'm quickly enveloped by a warm and cozy atmosphere. But no one comes to welcome me. What's with this atmosphere? Did something happen? Master. Whee! Velvet suddenly appears and clings to my arm. Master, you came to see me? Not really. How did you know? We'll play along. Really? Then I shall be the one to serve you. I follow Velvet's lead and sit at an empty table. What would you like to order, Master? Omurice, please. Okay, please wait a moment. Aid? Did something happen? Well, you see... A few hours earlier. Welcome back, Master. I'll escort you to a table inside. What would you like to order? Oh, and you can find today's special on the menu. Here, let me show you. No need to get impatient, Masters. There may only be one of me, but I'll serve you with my all. But Velvet, if it's okay with you, could I have your number? My number? Velvet leads down and whispers into the guest's ear. That may be a little tricky, but if you order a parfait and share it with me, maybe I'll change my mind. But parfait! One parfait here, please! Just one? Two, please! Thank you. Here, let me give you a stamp. Is that going to be a problem? Looks like it might be. Oh, Mass is here. Nice. I don't think it's that big of a problem. Yes, it is on your agenda as well, bro. But still. Excuse me? If I order a cake, will you share with me? No, I'm not hungry. but Velvet's willing to eat with her guests. So? I'm Anchor. Yeah, that's true, alright. I knew things would turn out like this. If one person does it, others will start expecting it too. That's what happened. After that, all the customers started specifically requesting for Velvet. In the end, the rest of us got stuck doing kitchen work. Shoni and I are fine, since we were always assigned to the kitchen anyways, but... I have no interest in working in the kitchen. You should take this opportunity to get used to kitchen duties. Oh, Privity's here too! You keep failing your professional maid evaluations. That's because Mass keeps making pirate food however she feels like it. By the way, where's Drake? I haven't seen her for a while. She went off to change her clothes a while ago. Said it was boring working here. Omurice for table 3 is up. Got it! Velvet, who has been weaving her way through the cafe serving other customers, approaches me with the omurice in hand. Your omurice, master? Velvet sets the plate down on the table and... sits on my lap. Whoa! Velvet is sitting on my lap. Hopefully she's using a not fighting body. She scoops up a bit of omurice and offers it to me. Velvet, could you get down? I don't want to. I can feel the gazes of the surrounding customers on us. Uh-oh. Get down, please. Sure, if you take a bite of this. I take a bite of the omurice. The gazes of the surrounding customers begin to turn hostile. Is it good? It is? It's not like you made it yourself. I'll just play dumb. Maybe it's because I'm feeding it to you. You don't do this with the other customers too, right? Well... What do you think? Let's talk somewhere private. Velvet and I enter the break room, followed by Aid. Velvet? Don't you think your customer service is a little too aggressive? Really? In what way? There's too much physical contact. Oh, that? That kind of treatment is reserved only for you, our real master. I'm not that extreme with other customers. That doesn't seem right either. Aid catches my glance and nods. Yes, you must treat all customers sincerely at all times. Is that so? Velvet steps closer to me. So, I have to treat the other customers out there? Velvet fingertips tickle my chest. The same way I treat you? Really? Yes, at least during cafe operating hours. Do as Aid says. It's negatively affecting your co-workers. But I don't want to. Even if you don't want to, you have to. You have to get along with the others and Maid for you. Just like before when you told me to get in line. Aren't you being a bit too cold only towards me? Before was during a pursuit. And now? Until you make a decision, you'll probably keep feeling like I'm being cold. A decision about what? About where you're going to be. I've already joined you and become a part of Maid for You. Isn't that enough? It's not about where you are physically. I also... Oh, Master. Hi, Coco. Coco enters the break room holding a sketchbook. What's that? Oh, this? Coco shows us what she's drawn in the sketchbook. It looks like a bunch of pink and red blobs. Since Velvet is new, I'm going to put this up so our customers can recognize her. Okay. Customers will probably frequent us more often. Yep, the more the merrier. Looks like I don't have time to just hang around here then. This newbie maid is heading off to work extra hard. Velvet leaves the break room. Should I draw you an Aid too, Master? Sure, thank you. That day, the Maid Cafe was a huge success. By closing time, 85% of the customers had requested to be served by Velvet. She's treating it like one of the shops where you have the girls serve you alcohol and you just buy that. After the Maid Cafe closes, Aid and I return to the commander's room. Hey, good work today. You too, Master. I caused trouble again, didn't I? No, you didn't. And it wasn't trouble, so don't say that. Yes, Master. By the way, what do you plan to do from now on? Are things going to be okay at the cafe? Aid? Oh, sorry. Something felt off about today's service. No, it's nothing. I'll tell you once I'm more certain. Forget I said anything. Alright. Also, as far as the cafe is concerned, I'll figure it out. That's not the way we want to attract customers either. To start with, I'll try to convince Velvet, and then... Do you think she'll be receptive? Well, first, I need to get to know her better. I still don't really know anything about her. I know her name, that she was a secret agent, and that ever since her squad disbanded, she's been constantly on the run. But aside from those three things, it seems like nothing's changed since Coin Rush. Yeah, she hardly ever talks about her past. And also, what you said to Velvet earlier, Master. I've brought it up before. About deciding where she belongs? Yeah, she dodged the question back then, just like she did this time. It's not that I don't understand, but... Aid lets out a small sigh. Velvet probably doesn't know how. How to find her place in a new environment. How to get close to new people. And... how to respond to kindness. Still, I think she's slowly improving. The way she acts during business hours, that's probably her way of expressing herself. She works hard and produces results. Sales-wise, we're doing pretty well. Yeah. Anyway, sorry for taking up your time, Master. No, don't worry about it. I'll stop by the cafe again tomorrow. Okay, Master. Thank you, as always. After Aid leaves. Huh? I searched my pockets, but my phone is nowhere to be found. Oh no. Did I leave it at the Maid Cafe? I try calling my own number, but the call doesn't go through. Guess I'll have to head back. Uh-oh. I throw on my coat and head back to the Ark. A little later, I return to the Maid Cafe in search of my phone, but... the lights are still on? I quiet my steps and carefully approach the cafe door. Beyond the closed door, I can faintly hear Velvet's voice along with the man's. What? You're giving up already? I'm a little disappointed. But please, it's all my fault. I can't. I don't have anything left. She's mugging him. Is that so? From where I'm standing, it looks like you still got plenty left in you. Come on, just try a little harder. From where I'm standing, it looks like you still got plenty left in you. Come on, just try a little harder. I rush into the Maid Cafe. Huh? A man in a black suit and sunglasses is tied up tightly and lying on the floor. You're here? Velvet digs her heel hard into the man's back. Hey! Call the police! This woman is... Can you be quiet? Ah! You came for this, right? Velvet holds out my phone. Who's he? What are you doing? What are you doing? Can I have my phone back, please? Oh, this? He snuck in and was installing bugs and cameras. So, I was just showing him a bit of affection. He was installing bugs and cameras? Mm-hmm. Let's talk about that privately. Who is this guy? Ugh! Velvet karate chops the back of the man's neck. Oh, it's like anime. He goes limp instantly. Are you allowed to do that? Why not? He's the one who was up to no good. He should be grateful he still has his arms and legs. He came to capture me, you know. Well, more like gather information to capture me. Hehehe, surprised? Seems like you still don't get how dirty things can get, huh, Master? They're still after her? Damn. Why are they after you? Well, isn't it obvious? I'm useful. What do you mean? I have my uses. Back then, Mustang, or should I say, the president, did a lot of bad things. And I happen to know every sordid detail. Uh-oh. Not sure if you realized, but the president has plenty of enemies. That makes sense. I mean, he runs a casino. But not just for business reasons, but it's annoying, honestly. We committed those bad deeds together, and he's far worse than I am. But now he pretends to be all noble and righteous. So if they catch me and work me over, they think they can expose everything from the past, or so they believe. That said, the only reason I'm still alive is thanks to the president's little act. In the old days, my squad and I would have been dead by now. And it's not like he lacked the power or the means to make it happen. With just one snap of his finger, he could have made us disappear, making it seem as if we never existed. But he didn't. Yeah, exactly. I wonder what's gotten into him. Anyway, that's not what I wanted to talk about. Velvet lifts the arm of the unconscious man. Isn't this... On the back of the man's hand is a stamp from the Maid Cafe. He came in as a customer earlier today. No way. I still don't know who sent him, but I'm pretty sure he didn't come here to watch me say stuff like coochie woochie boing. And he wasn't the only one. There were about 6 of them, I reckon. He's the only one foolish enough to try sneaking in tonight. So what happened earlier today was me killing 2 birds with 1 stone. If I want to stop them from pulling anything stupid, I figure it'll be better if I step in. These guys are small fry anyway. Velvet shakes a phone that seems to belong to the man. They use secure phones, but don't even bother deleting their instructions. What amateurs. The phone screen reads, "Collect all information on Shade by any means necessary." Shade. That was the squad you were in before. Yeah, but it was disbanded. It's going to be exhausting guarding the cafe in the meantime. I thought you weren't interested in the Maid Cafe. I have to stay here for now, and it'll be annoying if things get ugly. Like I said, I've been on the run ever since the president dissolved Shade. Do you have any idea how exhausting that is, in a place as tiny as the Ark? Being on the run means you had pursuers, right? Yeah. Those people, if you can even call them that. Are the people from this incident the same ones who were chasing you back then? No, the people after me before were legit. I almost got caught several times. What happened to them? What do you think happened? I got it, I guess. Don't worry, those guys won't be involved this time. As capable as they were, seeing me make such a big deal of coming under your protection will make them cautious. True. My value versus the risk of crossing you, they will weigh between those two. I even led them to that conclusion from the start. What does it matter to you? You've got nothing to lose. If anything, you stand to gain. You've got a dedicated maid now. Velvet pokes my chest. Anyway, that's enough story for today. I hadn't planned on talking about this in the first place. Velvet brushes my lips lightly with her fingertip. Whenever I'm around you, I end up letting something vulnerable slip without even realizing it. Velvet easily lifts the unconscious man with one hand. I'll get going then. Good work today. As far as all this is concerned, let me handle it. Don't tell the others. They wouldn't be much help anyway. Velvet leaves the Maid Cafe. The next day at the Maid Cafe, the majority of the customers continue to request for Velvet, who darts around the cafe with ease. And yet... Oh, Master! This is a secret space meant only for us maids. I'm afraid you're not allowed in. She blocks a customer attempting to sneak inside. Ah, Master. Is that a button? Here, you dropped this. She retrieves a surveillance device from under the table. Gah! Excuse me? But there's a loud noise coming from the restroom. Sorry, miss. Looks like some cleaning supplies have fallen over. Once in a while, she even gets her hands dirty. This is how the morning passes. Damn, how many people are trying to sneak in? Are you okay? No. Seriously, why are there so many of them? Guess yesterday was just a preview. On top of that, they're all amateurs with no fundamentals, so it's even more annoying. Even if I want to play dumb, it's also blatantly obvious. That's true. These would-be intruders do seem sloppy, even to me. Do you think there might be some other motive? Maybe these amateurs are only a distraction, while someone else goes after the real target. What real target? Wasn't I the final goal from the start? Any diversionary tactics would be pointless. They could be after me. They might want to harm the other maids. I guess the second option makes a bit more sense. That's exactly why I'm doing this, isn't it? I won't let that happen. Well, that's true. Then, do you have any idea who's behind this? I don't know. There are just so many possibilities. That is not good. Like I said yesterday, these guys are small fry. If they were actually competent, we could at least narrow it down. But with the guys like this, it's even harder to tell. Honestly, it's like they just grabbed some random thugs off the street. Maybe they were a group that broke apart once and reformed. That would explain a few things. If they needed results, they might rush in without thinking. At that moment, another customer enters the Maid cafe. The way they keep glancing around looks incredibly suspicious, even to me. Great. Here we go again. When am I finally going to kick them all out? Whatever. I'm taking a break. Velvet heads into the break room and collapses onto the sofa. Why don't you ask for help? Velvet lifts her head slightly, still sprawled across the sofa. You should ask the others for help. This is about keeping the Maid Cafe safe, so they'd definitely be willing to help. I mean, Drake was just here, we could ask her. No way. Why? Just no. Bringing it up won't hurt. You've got nothing to lose. I mean, Ada's pretty competent. What do you mean I've got nothing to lose? Velvet sits up straight. Asking for help means I need help. And needing help means I'm in a bad spot. Being in a bad spot means that it's the perfect time to take me down, isn't it? See? How's that nothing to lose? My life is on the line. You know that would never happen. Yeah, I know, but still. Velvet rests her chin on her hand and looks out the window. Still, this is just how I do things. I've lived my whole life like this. Wouldn't it be strange if I suddenly changed overnight? Nothing bad is going to happen, you have my word. How are you gonna guarantee that? I'll figure something out. Very convincing. What kind of answer is that? So irresponsible. Even so, it's a rather sweet proposition. Velvet stares out the window for a while. After a long pause, she speaks again. Alright. I'll humor you and bring it up once. Of course I'll help. I thought something strange was going on too. Some of the customers have been acting oddly. And so have you, Velvet. I noticed it too. The customers keep acting weird, so... I've been wondering whether we should report it to the ACPU. I knew it. So it's some kind of covert operation. I already have a plan laid out. You're going to help me? Of course. Why? Because we're family. Velvet, we don't know what kind of life you lived before. In fact, we don't have the faintest idea. So please, tell us. Tell us what you're thinking and what you're feeling. Here, take this. Coco hands Velvet a thin, plastic-wrapped pouch. What is this? A letter-writing set. I heard that writing a letter helps when it's hard to put things into words. You can use these colored pencils too. Why does she have colored pencils? Coco hesitates, looking at the colored pencils, then lifts her head. Your hair color is similar to mine, so I'll let you use this one. Coco pulls out the shortest colored pencil, the pink one, and holds it out. Velvet takes it, nonplussed. What the fuck is that word? I've never seen that word. You've never let me use that one. Because your hair is green, Soda. That's true, but still. While Coco and Soda bicker with one another, Velvet blinks silently, staring down at the writing paper and colored pencil in her hand. What did I tell you? Maid, don't you hate me? When you were chasing me back at Coin Rush, I felt a lot of hostility from you. I don't hate you. What happened in Coin Rush was a pretty unique situation. And you were targeting Master too. But after you joined our squad, you've been working really hard. And you've been a great student under my tutelage. Even if your performance isn't exactly the best. Well, I've never done this kind of work in my life, so that's to be expected. Which is why I should get back to my old line of work. Velvet squats in front of Coco, meeting her eyes. Hey, kid. No, Coco. Yes? Do you like covert operations? Yeah! Oh, Soda's in one too! Let's go. Let's go over the situation first. Among the customers, there are some who are trying to get information on Velvet, and on us as well. So far, they haven't made any other moves. But once they gathered enough information, there's no telling how they might act. Right, in special operations, information gathering is basically everything. Oh, she changed too, holy moly. You can spend ages preparing and plotting routes, while the actual execution takes only a few moments. Huh? Yes, Soda! Don't worry, Soda, we're still a long way from all that. Thanks to Velvet, they probably haven't gathered much information at all. Aid? Sorry to interrupt. Yes, Master? Why are you dressed as a bunny girl? Oh, it just felt right while we were having this conversation. I see. I just saw Aid wearing it. It's okay, Soda. I like it a lot. I just felt like wearing it. Oh, What? Isn't this a treat for your eyes? Well, she got me there. Anyway, back to the topic at hand. As Aid pointed out, those guys have no choice but to proceed cautiously. Putting their amateurish methods aside, they haven't managed to gather much information. And besides, I even stepped in personally to stop them, remember? No matter how stupid they are, they're bound to suspect that something's up. They'll assume there's something precious and important that we're hiding and protecting. Yes, from their perspective. Not only does the leader of Shade suddenly reappear, she also becomes affiliated with Master and starts working at the Maid Cafe. On top of that, every agent they sent to gather intel at the cafe was dealt with. Good point. They're probably starting to think this place is a base of operations. A base for Shade's new beginning. Also, a cafe being the hideout for a secret organization is a classic setup. Is it? It's textbook. I mean, yeah, it makes sense. Does that mean those weird customers will keep coming? Don't worry, Soda. Stand behind me, I got you. Well, if we keep playing along, something's bound to happen. They're not sending those agents here for fun. Eventually, they'll probably resort to more aggressive tactics. Aggressive tactics? Don't worry too much. In the middle of the arc, there's a limit to how aggressive they can be. And I'm here, aren't I? Yes! Plus, if they use aggressive methods, they'll inevitably expose their weaknesses. Both sides lack information, but if we target those weaknesses, we could make things work somehow. All done. They should have gave Coco something. Coco, who has been drawing in her sketchbook this entire time, puts down her colored pencil. I've drawn up an operation plan. Really? As your senior officer, I shall take a look. Senior officer? You're officially joining the covert op, aren't you? That makes me your senior and you my junior. Oh. Velvet smiles and takes Coco's sketchbook. Her eyes widen slightly when she looks at it. This isn't bad. You've got talent. Hehehe, I've been practicing. Great, we'll go with this. Huh? Well, I'll fine-tune a few things, but the overall plan works as is. Velvet spreads the sketchbook open. The drawings and wobbly handwritings lay out the plan, and you can make out the general outline of the operation. This will actually work? Really? Of course. This is a Maid cafe, right? So... Velvet slowly begins to take off her bunny girl outfit. We'll handle it the way maids do. I'll just step out for a moment. Boo! The next day. There, the customer in the brown blazer. Got it. Aide takes the coffee cup Velvet hands her and walks over. Here's your coffee. Please enjoy, master. Ugh! Upon taking a sip of the coffee, the customer starts trembling violently. Oh my, are you alright? The coffee. Why is it so salty? Here, allow me to assist you. The customer foams at the mouth and trembles. Oh my god. Aide lays the secret agent on a nearby bench, then returns. How much salt did you put in it? 6.5 spoonfuls. Jesus. We deal with the secret agents that Velvet spots, in a way that interferes with business as little as possible and without the other customers noticing. Of course, we don't use the same method every time. Coochie woochie boing. Wow, you're really good at this. Then let me teach you the next spell. You have to follow along properly, okay? No, we force some of them to keep performing the delicious spell. That's comedy gold. That's not it. Huh? That carrot piece are too big. If they're this big, they won't cook through when stir-fried. Again. We make others join the cooking experience event. And if none of those methods work, we have our last resort. Now, you mustn't go in there. Ugh. I'll tie him up in the break room. Please do. Sometimes we subdue them with force. I was nervous since this was supposed to be a covert op, but this is nothing. Well, I suppose it does have its own unique charm. We're doing okay, right? Yes, this shouldn't be a problem. Privity, you're a fed. Shouldn't this be easy for you? None of the other customers seem to have noticed. I never thought we'd end up pulling off a covert op in the Maid cafe. Seriously, being with you guys is nothing but fun. I installed a few of the surveillance cameras we confiscated from the agents in the main hall. It should help with identifying them. You did? Thanks. Ugh. I hope they just give up at this point. That would be nice. But foolish people tend to be brave. Welcome to... Have we met before? I feel like I've seen you somewhere other than the cafe. Of course you have. Huh? Ah! As soon as he enters the cafe, the man kicks over the signboard. You get the manager. You get the manager. Aren't you... That's right, I'd figured I'd find you here. Been living it up, huh? Please leave. We won't tolerate disruptive behavior. Oh, scary. Is this how you treat a customer? Don't tell me a maid from Maid for You is planning to kick out a customer, huh? Drawn by the commotion, the other customers turn to stare at Aide and the man. This dickhead again. Please allow me to escort you to your table. Good, that's more like it. Oh, and forget the manager. Bring me the one with the pink hair. No, not you. The tall one, the tall girl. The new one who joined recently. That guy. Yeah, that's him. He's the loser I saw at Coin Rush. Figures. He looked pathetic, but he has an uncanny way of cutting straight to the crux of things. So he's the one behind all this. The crux? He knows who I am and what I'm worth. A bunch of low-life thugs wouldn't have figured that out so easily. I see. God damn it, this guy again. Hurry up and bring her. Ah, do I have to request her by name? Sure, I can do that. How much will she cost? He's causing a scene. Please refrain from causing a commotion inside the cafe. Is being loud a crime? I said, get the pink-haired girl. Would you look at that glare? Aren't you all Nikes? Go ahead, try laying a finger on me. Let's see if I can hurt a human right here in the middle of the arc. Well, this guy does have some gall at least. So, you're not going to bring her out? Fine, we'll see who lasts longer. Boys, take your positions. Huh? Oh, they're all bald. I've seen them before. God damn it, these guys again. Muscular men in black suits pour in, completely filling the hall. The other customers flee the cafe. And soon, the bodyguards occupy almost every table. Tell the pink-haired girl to come out. We're not leaving until then. Master. Yeah? This is bad. I hate to have to do this, but we have to use our last resort. So, you need to stall them, Master. Okay, leave it to me, Coco. Good, here. Coco pins a name tag to my chest and enters the break room with her phone. The name tag reads, Manager, uh-oh. Oh well, here goes nothing. I straighten my shoulders to look intimidating. The man has his feet on the table, shouting at the top of his lungs. I approach our target. Hey, listen. I wasn't even... Huh? What are you doing here? Oh, you remember me? Yo, long time no see, man. What are you doing here? Is something wrong? Allow me to serve you, miss. Let's do the second one. You think I could rage bait him? Who are you calling miss? Wait, more importantly, I ask you what you're doing here. Aren't you a commander? Why are you working as a waiter here? This is my territory. And I'm not a waiter. I'm the manager. You asked for me, didn't you? Right, good timing. Go get that pink-haired girl, Velvet. I'm requesting her by name. Velvet peeks out from behind me. Hi. You. So, you finally decided to crawl out into the open, huh? I almost starved to death because of you last time. Is that so? You almost starved? About that. I grabbed him last time to lure you into coming after, remember? Oh, yeah, I guess that's true. There was something else I was after, but he beat me to it. So, I was just a tiny bit salty and I threw a little tantrum. But then, after things wrapped up, I kinda forgot to release him. That must be why he's so upset. 2 days! I was tied up in that storage room for 2 whole days! If it weren't for that annoyingly diligent security guard, I'd be dead. I'm sorry. But you survived. Isn't that what matters? Grr. More importantly, I came out just like you wanted. So, what now? Do you want me to cast a spell on your food to make it delicious? The man tosses a thick stack of papers onto the table. You know, this whole time, I've been digging into your past to see what you were involved in. I gotta say, you're seriously vicious. I've been in this line of work too, but I'm a saint compared to you. Do your little friends here know what you used to get up to? So? Oh, it's no big deal. I just want to do business with you. What? Thanks to you guys, my plan to take over Coin Rush went up in flames. But in this business, you can't be enemies forever. If we combine your skills and my connections, taking over the Ark would be a piece of cake. I was wondering what nonsense would spill out of your mouth. But this is beyond anything I imagined. So, you in? From what I've seen these past few days, It looks like you're trying to revive Shade. I've got some connections in the entertainment business. What are you blabbling about? Get lost! I'm not proud of what I used to do, but I'd rather turn myself in than team up with scum like you. Yeah, I figured. Hey, you girls over there. The man looks towards the other maids who are gathered around, watching the scene unfold. You girls don't know what she used to do you? Wiretapping, manipulating public opinion, assassination, kidnapping, those were just the basics. She even sold out her own squad to save herself in the end. I did hear she was a Tetra secret agent. I mean, Sin was in the rehabilitation thing, so like, you know? Master Captain, is what he's saying true? I know she got separated from her squad, but I don't know what actually went down. Even so, I recall seeing Velvet receive some stationery from Coco, chatting happily with her. I'm choosing to believe her. I believe things will be different from now. Well, if that's how you feel, then I'll believe in her too. Yeah, me too. You trust people way too easily. Not that I hate it. I actually like it, the way the commander is. That's why I like you too, instructor. Besides, this guy's intentions couldn't be more obvious. He's clearly trying to isolate Velvet. Regardless of whether he's telling the truth, I find him irksome. You can say that again. Ho 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 ho. Hey, I'm not done talking. You think she actually considers you her comrades? She'll use you for as long as she can. Suck you dry, then toss you to the curve. Are you starting to get the picture? Just accept it and work with me. You don't belong in some childish maid cafe like this. You belong in the underground, where people kill or get killed, deceive or get deceived. Where I'm supposed to be. Yeah, come with me, let's reach the top. If we join forces, the big three and... No thanks, I'm not interested. All the central government and... What? What? It doesn't sound fun to me. The man stares at Velvet with his mouth agape. Didn't you say you knew who I was? You even did your research. And yet, you still say stuff like that? You're really naive. I mean, a certain amount of naivety is nice and all, but in this line of work, it'll get you killed. What? Hehehe, just kidding. I'm retired from being a secret agent now, so I don't really have the right to say that. However... Coco comes out from the break room and nods at Velvet and me. I'm not the only agent in this cafe. She's my cute junior, and she might see things a little differently. Looks like we'll have to do this the hard way. Boys. Yes, boss. Oh, so scary. At the man's word, the bodyguards all stand up at once. But then, you're really pushing your luck. Looks like words won't cut it. A large man who had been quietly eating a crepe in the corner stands up and stretches. What are you? He's a martial arts champion. He says he can only win if he eats crepes that Coco drizzled with ketchup before the match. Who the hell drizzles ketchup on a crepe, excuse me? What? On the other side, a guest eating chocolate cake sets down her fork. You're with the Sustainable Future Planning Support Office, right? A brief look over your financial records shows some concerning irregularities. A tax audit may be in order. As for her, this lady works in tax collection. What the? After the first two customers stand, the remaining customers in the cafe rise to their feet, blocking the bodyguard's path. Not only that, other familiar guests, regulars of the Maid Cafe, enter in quick succession. What is this? You want to try us, huh? If that's how you want it, fine by me. A customer eating pasta wipes his mouth with a napkin. Brian's the one backing you, isn't he? I work in the department next door, so I happened to hear something. Your friend is scheduled for an audit next week. Huh? There's a limit to everything, even profiteering. And you've all gone way too far. You... What are you gonna do now? You came here to stir up trouble, and if anything went south, you plan to smooth things over using your connections, right? Looks like that plan's off the table. Among some of our guests who adore my dear Junior, there just happen to be quite a few extraordinary people. Damn it. Yeah, you've crossed the line. The hulking man puts his head on Coco's head. You dare threaten my goddess of victory? Threaten? We won't stand by and let our cafe be intimidated so easily. Least of all by a criminal like you. Exactly. Coco, could you put more ketchup on my pasta? Excuse me. Got it. So, what will you do now? If you're not satisfied with our service, you're welcome to come back another time. Though, but you'll be in jail by then, so maybe not. Damn you, we'll see about that. The man and his bodyguards flee the Maid Cafe. I'm afraid I won't be able to see you out. Velvet closes the door that the bodyguards left open. The cafe patrons, the maids, and I all turn our eyes to Velvet. Velvet hesitates for a moment. She writes the signboard that the man had kicked over, then turns to face us. Well, that was quite the commotion, wasn't it? Now that we've shown our disruptive guests the door, we can resume service. Velvet bows gracefully. Then we'll provide you with our very best service, Master. The next day. You! Why aren't you ordering the special? Why aren't you ordering it? It's event week, so we're giving out keychains too. We're out of keychains already. Yeah, they're all gone. Ha ha ha, too bad. You should have come earlier, slowpoke. You disappeared when we were busy, now you show up yelling? Mast, where's the rum that was here? Huh? You drank it all. Not all of it. I thought we might need it for cooking, so I saved a little. You didn't drink any, Trony? I didn't? Ha 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 ha. Just as Velvet predicts, there's a minor incident. But the Maid Cafe soon returns to normal. The break room door opens and Velvet steps in. That went pretty smoothly. I thought things would get messier. I honestly didn't expect the operation to work. You didn't? I was totally sure it would. Velvet flips to the last page of Coco's sketchbook. Alongside blobs that look like drawings of customers, the words protecting our precious Maid Cafe together are written above them. They're customers Coco is so fond of, so I figured they'd help protect what was precious to her. Of course, I ran some background checks on them beforehand. Oh, there you are. I was just resting. By the way, since you're here... Velvet crouches down in front of Coco. Coco, do you still want to become a secret agent? Yeah? Then promise me one thing, and I'll recognize you as a secret agent. You will? Yep, I will. I promise. Okay then. A secret agent must only work with their senior officer. Even if someone else comes and asks you to be an agent, you can't listen to them. Got it? I was gonna do that anyways. Good. Velvet pats Coco's head and stands up. Are you worried? It just made me think about the past. Coco, I'm gonna have a quick chat with Master. Do you draw strength for Master like Soda does? Wait, hold on. Alright. What kind of strength did you give Soda? I doubt it was something like, you can do it, go get him. You said it reminded you of the past. What kind of past? Well, it's nothing, I was just rambling. Velvet drops onto the sofa. A long time ago, I knew a girl with pink hair who was a lot like Coco. She was really good with her hands and quick on her feet. And above all, she had an incredible talent for deceiving others. Not all talent is a good thing, you know. I guess you could call it a devil's gift. Velvet stretches languidly, then props her chin on her hand and looks out the window. That talent bloomed even further as she grew older, reaching its apex when she became a Nikke. But we don't need any more girls like her. Well, anyway, it's all in the past now. Velvet grabs my tie and slowly pulls me closer. Now? Velvet, we're short-handed in the kitchen. Ah, caught red-handed. Are you gonna scold me? But please refrain from doing that during business hours. Then it's okay during break time? That isn't... Velvet leans in close to Aid's ear. This is what you do during break time too, huh? Stop teasing her, Velvet. I'm caught red-handed. Yes, master. Velvet, we're short-handed in the kitchen right now. Could you come help for a bit? Sure. As Velvet leaves the break room, she glances back at me and winks. I'll show you again next time. My true feelings. A few days later. Coco bars my entry with a stern look on her face. Coco? Yes? What are you doing? I'm standing guard so you can't go in. Why? Velvet asked me to. I see. In Coco's hand is an envelope. What's that? Velvet wrote me a letter. She said to read it after this mission is over, then burn it. Burn it? Because it's a secret between two secret agents. Uh-huh. An alarm rings and Coco checks her phone. Oh. Is it Velvet? Yeah, she says the mission is over. You can go inside now, Master. Coco enters my room with me, sits on the sofa and opens the envelope. I'm going to the bathroom. Make yourself comfortable. Okay. Through the narrow gap of the closing door, I catch a glimpse of Coco reading the letter. She looks happier and more innocent than I've ever seen her. Huh? While washing my hands, I glance at the mirror. Words written in red, likely lipstick, catch my eye. I'll be waiting at the Maid Cafe. Come alone. A little later, I arrive at the Maid Cafe. You're here. Velvet's voice floats out from the kitchen in the back. Oh no, she gotta cook me something. What are you doing? Cooking? Or whatever you'd like to call this. I'm making chocolate. I put my heart and soul into it. Need any help? Nope, it's done. Oh no. A moment later, Velvet walks out alone. Here, my heart and soul. Well, do you feel it? Okay, it's not regular food. Are you so moved you're at a loss for words? Have you decided where you want to be? Velvet pauses at my words, then smiles faintly. I've given it some thought. In a chef's hand, a knife is a useful tool, right? But in a killer's hand, it becomes a weapon. Then what does it become in the hands of an assassin or a secret agent? Isn't it still a weapon? You really are innocent when it comes to this stuff, Master. Looks like you still have a lot to learn from me. Listen carefully. A knife in a secret agent's hand is a brush. A brush wielded by their master, who uses the secret agent as a tool. People often talk about the big picture, right? Once you climb high enough, the world looks like a painting. People become lines you can erase or draw with just a lift of a finger. Money becomes abstract numbers you can rewrite however you want. Velvet looks at Coco's sketchbook lying on a table in the hall. It's similar, yet different at the same time, don't you think? Well, that's all over now. At any rate, I'm not a secret agent or anything anymore. Velvet licks a bit of chocolate off the plastic knife. I'm only your maid now. That's a whisk, not a knife, though. So, How are you going to use me? As a secret agent? Or as a maid? Or... I'll think about it. Okay, I'll be waiting. And just like that, I gain a new maid. But aren't you going to taste this? I worked really hard on it, you know. I'm kinda hurt. A very lethal maid. Fatal maid end. A few days after the incident at the Maid Cafe. Knock knock. As usual, I return to my room after getting off work. Huh? The blanket on the bed is unnaturally raised. I slowly approach and flip the blanket. Aha! Hi! What are you doing? Providing security? This is what you call security? Yep. Velvet sits up and stretches and rubs her eyes. She was sleeping! She must have been asleep until I arrived. It'd be dangerous if someone snuck into your bed while you were gone. Who would possibly do that? Now, I shouldn't say that. There's a lot of options. Who knows? A ninja or something could sneak in. What's with that reaction? You need security too, Master. You're kind of a big shot, you know. I already have plenty of security, including the counters. Come on, there's a reason I'm an expert in my field. I'm perfect for the job. A former secret agent, and now a maid who has to stay by your side. Saying that, Velvet starts rolling around on my bed again. Master, I'm hungry. I haven't eaten anything since lunch. Isn't meal prep something a maid should do? Is it? But I don't know how to cook. Didn't you say Coco taught you the basics of being a maid? If everyone could succeed by just learning, the world would be a better place. However, there's something else I'm much more confident in. Oh, hey, you two. Hi. Hi, Coco. What's going on? I came to protect you. Huh? Secret agents don't just conduct covert operations. They also have to protect their master from other agents. Says who? Says Velvet. Haha, you really do exactly what you're taught, don't you? Coco stands guard at the door with a stern look on her face. Velvet grins at the sight, then whispers to me. I'll let Coco handle the day shift. I'll be back for the night shift. Dude, did we actually try the chocolate? I wonder if that was just poison. Because in the bond stream, because you didn't check out the bond stream, she fed us, what was it, fried rice, and it was quite literally a Emma concoction. I didn't mean to do that. There was just solid pieces in there. It was like half black, probably. Oh, this is a really nice one, though. What did she say? Oh, it says the same thing. Okay, ignore the girls I have on red here, please. This one. Let's see. Oh my god, look at this huge group chat. Alright, you lot. Eyes over here. This is Mass speaking. Mission briefing time. Something wrong, Coco? Okay, first things first, let me say this. It won't send. Oh, what won't send? Everybody's ignoring her. The plan I made. I took a pic of it. Oh? Heh. You made the plan, Coco? Yeah. Heh, color me curious. I knew it. Is the file failing to send? Yeah. Coco, didn't you say your phone was acting a little weird before? I'll take care of it. Oh, that would be greatly appreciated. I'm on my way to work right now. I'll do it when I get there. Trony, Sin, and I are on our way. Want us to grab anything? There's still plenty of snacks and drinks left from before. Not when I last looked. Huh? Oh, right. Coco and I ate all that stuff. All of it? Soda and Aid had some too. It was good. Heh, in that case, I'll just grab something on the way. Okay, so, the plan. I'll draw it in my sketchbook. Then we can all look at it together. Alrighty everyone, did you catch all that? Mask, you didn't say a word. I had a feeling this would happen again. So I didn't prep a thing. Of course. Anyway, I'm counting on you guys. And I'll send the operation plan again. Got it. Then, for the real strategy meeting, guess we'll wait until Coco's done drawing everything, yeah? Yes, that would be most agreeable. Either way, we're guarding the cafe, right? We'll get ourselves ready in our own way. The Admire's all set to sail. Excuse me? Isn't that a bit much? That's a lie. I actually didn't get Helm's permission. You scared me, you know? Come on, you didn't believe that. Privy, you're a fed, you should know. Thank you all for your hard work today. Good job today, you all worked hard. You all rocked it today. Oh, Drake showed up, no big deal. You didn't even show up today, Drake! Okay, never mind. I told Maxwell to deploy all of Mattis, and she nagged me all day. Mwahahaha. Wait, why are you laughing? Anyway, great job today, everyone. Good job, everyone. Did you get home okay, masked anchor? Yeah? We're in Trony's room right now. Trony's room? Yeah, Leg and Sin are coming over today. So we're gonna play some games together. It's the sequel to that dating sim we played last time. Don't worry, I won't be late for my shift tomorrow. Come. Ah! Trony started typing something in chat but stopped halfway. I think I know what she was gonna say. Commander. It's obvious, isn't it? Totally! And the next part's even more obvious. Good work today? Not even close. The correct answer is, I love you. Wow, Trony is bright red right now. I bet she's going to invite him to play games. Trony is nodding her head. Okay, I'll head over. Damn, Bella's trolling, if everyone's cool with it. Oh, by the way, where's Coco? She had fallen asleep, so I thought that she was comfortably settled in her room. That's cute. She really went all out today. I'm on my way. I'll join too. Grab lots of yummy stuff on your way over. Let's see, we have one more? I think that was the second to last one. Probably the last one right here. This one? Yeah, here we go. I'm checking inventory right now, and the chocolate stock doesn't add up. Uh-oh. You were in charge of the counter today, weren't you? Soda? Sin? Huh? Really? That can't be right. Looks like about half a box is missing. Hold on, I'll check again. I devoured it. Ah. Thank goodness, what a relief. Wait, how was that a relief? What else did you eat? I told you if you eat something, write it down. I was starving, so I whipped up some omurice. I've taken the liberty of writing that part for you. I had a slice of cake with anchor for lunch, and I've written it all down. Yeah, I only drank water. It sounds like we'll need to go on a secret mission. Privity, I shall come by shortly. Would you care to review it together? My bad. That one's on me. I didn't know I was supposed to write it down. Now that I think of it, I neglected to mention that to you. My apologies, it was my fault for not informing you sooner. You don't need to write anything complicated. Just what you ate and the ingredients you used. Is she gonna be like, I didn't eat it? You can jot it down on the whiteboard in the break room. Okay, I'll be sure to do that next time. Thanks for letting me know. You really like chocolate, don't you? That's quite a lot for just one person. Uh-oh. I wasn't alone. I had it with someone who hasn't said a single word. Well, actually, I was the one feeding him. What? The chat goes quiet. I'm off to bed. I turn off my phone and make a run for it before anyone scrolls up to check. Commander! Ah, nice. Very easy escape. Good call. I think that's the last one. Oh, wait, what the hell? There's another one. So this is how you run the cafe? Gotta say, I really like the liveliness. It's been like this ever since the last event. I got Anchor, Trony, and Sin to join us, so of course it's lively. How many of us are here right now? Too many? 10, I think. Holy hell. 11 if you count the commander. Wow! We're in double digits now! At first, it was just the three of us, me, Aid, and Coco. Indeed. I am most thankful for your assistance. I hope we may continue to work together harmoniously. Me too. Yeah. So, we all gotta become pro maids. With so many new maids coming in, we gotta set a good example. Hear that, Mast? At Drake. You really think I'd choose being a pro maid over my pride as a pirate? You'd get a nice pay bump. I'll think it over. A professional maid, huh? Can I be one too? Of course. I'll teach you myself. Me too. No. No, wait. Oh? I didn't mean that. I don't even know. If Trony's going for it, I can't let her beat me. Then I too shall accept the challenge. Heh. I guess we won't be short on hands from now on. I'll look forward to working with everyone. That must be the last one. Jesus Christ, 10, bro? By the time we get 2 more years, it'll be like 20. Okay, there we go. Dude, that was so long. I forget how long the text messages change, because you're supposed to read it while you're doing the event, but I wait till it's all finished like a baboon, per usual, so... Goddamn, I missed a labels one last time. I forgot about that. It's because we haven't had one in a while. Like, ever since the... I feel like the Coin Rush one was the last one we had. Because, I mean, obviously, if the event doesn't have the commander taking a part of it, then they're not going to have test messages, because that wouldn't make any sense. So, you know, we've had a lot of those. I mean, the Absolute event was the first one, and then we had a lot of those. I guess the winter ones, but we didn't really need to have the text message, I don't think. I don't know, maybe they could include something like that. But anyways, enough rambling. I think that is everything. Pretty good event. It's just random fan service-y Velvet shenanigans. The fucking Coco part was so funny. Just imagine the most buff dude you ever seen in your life. Like, why were you shit-talking Coco? How dare you do that? Why would you do that to my goddess of victory? That's so funny. I'm so glad we got one of these after the depressing ones back to back after like, what, 3 months in a row, I guess? Jesus Christ. Anyways, I think that is it from me. Let me know what you guys think about this Fatal Maid event story. And I'll catch you guys later.